So is the next one our car setups? Or
Oh,
something?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We're reacting to some car setups now. So we got some pretty interesting ones coming up for sure, which is always good. And I love this shot, though. I saw this, and somebody tagged me on X. They had this giant screen TV. It was probably like a 40, or it was probably like a 32 or 40-inch TV that was in the back seat, in between the front and the back. I'm like, oh, damn. And they were playing a game on it. So that was kind of funny, but I don't think that was an actual Uber vehicle. So, but either way, let's move on. Let's talk about the car setups. Our first one is from Nate. So we got Nate here. Here's his car setup. He's got some nice lights, some neons right there. And, very simple, easy, clean setup. He's got his rides tag and, no food, no drink, no smoking, that type of thing. So the typical signs that you see. Looks like a Play Octopus tablet that's in there as well, too. He's got it looks like a Van True dash camera and his car mount, his phone mount for the car on the side. So a lot of people like putting it on that side, on the left side of the steering wheel. Where do you put it, Sergio?
Oh, I'm on mute. You mean my phone?
Yeah.
In the middle, right side of the. Always been on the right side because I have two.
Yeah, same here.
I have two.
I see a lot more drivers putting it on the left.
Yeah, I don't know. I think you take your eye off the road too much if it's on the left. My thing is you make more right turns than I make more right turns. I try anyway. But because I have two, so one on each vent, basically, that's what I have. So yeah. So that's you, really? The MZ Raider? This is your car? Holy shit. Congrats. Nice. Awesome looking car, bro.
Yeah, it's nice. It's clean. I like it. Good setup. The tablet is always good, especially, we've talked about that already a couple of times now with the passive income. So that's always good to have. But now let's move on. Let's talk about Doug. Doug, hold on. Oh, all right. So these are his shots from outside the car. So nice and clean. Always good to keep your car clean, whether you do it yourself, whether you take it to a car wash service, or wherever. Always good to keep it clean no matter what. The only time you don't have to keep it clean is, say, in winter, if you got salt on the roads and stuff like that. That's kind of like your time where you don't really have to keep the exterior clean as much because every car is dirty. So, but that's good there. Rims are nice and clean. So you can tell he definitely takes care of his car. He's got the sign there too that's got his name on it. I see in the corner where it says Doug. So that's pretty cool. And then let's move on to his interior. Wow. So he's got a bunch of screen setups there.
Wow.
The one's a little blurry on the right there, though, so that shows his front. But it looks like he's got the iPad there. He's got the screens up front, dash cameras. He's got 4 monitors into the back, into the third row as well, too. Holy moly!
Wow! All I gotta say is wow. I hope they don't steal it. They steal my chargers all the time because they're in the back in the USB. And those Apple chargers, they steal it every single time. So wow, this is it's great, don't get me wrong. I hope you never lost them or somebody stole them. Those are pretty big screens too, by the way. They're not like joke screens.
Yeah, definitely. And then looks like he's got a couple of microphones in there too, from what I see. And
karaoke?
What's up?
Karaoke?
Yeah, that's what it looks like. So he's got that going on. I do like the neons behind the TVs. That's pretty cool. Just kind of give that effect. And you know what? He's done pretty good on the terms of cable management from this angle, but from the front, it looks like he tried a little bit. So it looks like it's cable tied. But again, I would recommend here the split loom that you can get at like AutoZone or Advance. They have it, and it'll put it all into one, so it'll just clean it up a lot. You can get it in different colors too, black, white, red, green, whatever you want it in. and that'll just help clean it up a little bit more. And again, I say that more for in the event something happens where you get somebody that comes in drunk or accident, they have a bag or something, throw it in, and it just catches the wire and rips it out. The split loom really helps protect it. So it's just that plastic covering above that. But yeah, pretty interesting setup here. Pretty cool. And hold on, we got another picture from him. So he's got the Las Vegas rideshare karaoke driver, Doug, and looks like some of his passengers there. So
that's
pretty
awesome,
cool.
bro.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And then we do have a video, so hold on a second.
Hi, Sergio.
You're watching Uber?
It's actually one of my DVDs playing one of my dive videos because I'm a Paddy dive master. Retired 5 years from that.
Oh, he was dive master. Playing his videos, nice.
I can either stream DVDs from the front dash or use my iPhone.
This is pretty elaborate, YouTube. Great stuff, bro.
Yeah, pretty cool setup.
You see 3 cameras up front.
Las Vegas. So, okay, we know he's not in Baltimore.
He's got 3 cameras up front.
4 cameras inside the car.
4 cameras inside the car.
Wow.
Damn, that's a lot of dash cam. That's full screen coverage right there.
Yeah, I can see. I mean, look, Vegas is not as bad as probably Chicago, St. Louis, Baltimore, some of the Atlanta, right? I mean, crime is a lot higher. I don't know if you would be able to do that in another city. Imagine that. He did that in LA, and like those would be so gone.
Well, when it comes to the screens, depending on what you do, like if you 3D print it, you can actually get them so you can lock them in. It'd be very, very difficult for a passenger to try to get it out. So that's probably going to be your better option to do, because if you hit, let's say you 3D print something and you have something that's like that thick for the mount for in between your headrest there, and then it's just bulked up on that, that'll be very, very difficult to rip out. So that driver, hey, if we got Adam, or I mean not Adam, I'm sorry, Doug, if you're watching right now, you got a couple of people who want to talk to you, so maybe we'll have to do a behind the wheel on him and his setup too. Yeah. Pretty interesting. He's in another video of dash cam footage of a couple of people having some fun, but unfortunately we can't show it because of the music that was in the background. Even that one might be a little bad for YouTube, but he was saying a couple of things with his cameras, and he's got a lot in there and a lot of different things. So pretty cool setup there, Doug. Appreciate it, and hope you're doing real well there in Vegas. And I'm sure you are with all the the rides on the Strip and to and from that area. So awesome. All right, let's move on. Let's look at Adam's setup, and he's got a nice basic setup. You got your iPad right here, so he's running a couple of different apps that you can see all on the one. And this is something that I say is good, just because you're able to run multiple apps on the same. You don't have to have multiple phones. You don't have to be fumbling through your phone, switching screens, trying to get to it. And Sergio, you don't have to worry about them overriding permissions on Uber, because all 3 apps are right there. So it's nice, it's easy, it's a good glance. So this is definitely something that is good. And like I say, this is something I recommend. So he's got a pretty cool setup there. And then he's got one more thing, which is pretty cool. So this has a thing where you can play whatever kind of music you like. And so you just select what you want, and then it'll play. And then you could get the volume control right next to it.
Oh, this is for the rider?
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Yeah, it's probably got a Spotify account. And then he has some playlists, and then riders pick their own. It's like what do you call those? What machine?
Like the bars? Like a garage door system?
No, like you go to some old bars that have these old whatever. My English is gone. My brain is fried. But yeah, no, I mean jukebox. What am I saying? Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah.
Like a modern jukebox right there. But on the first picture though, it the steering wheel was on the right, unless what's happened there?
He is definitely not in the United States.
Is this Adam from UK? Or maybe Australia?
I think
Where
it's
is it
from
from?
Australia. Yeah. I mean, even
Could
look at
be.
the road. They're on the opposite side of the road. So
Yes, they are.
yeah.
This must be Australia or
Yep.
England, one or the other. Is there any?
So
No, not Japan. Japan doesn't have Uber, so
no.
Australia or England, one or the other. Looks pretty
Yeah,
good.
I'm not sure, but
Pretty clean. Yeah.
what's up? Yeah,
Looks pretty
nice
good. Pretty
clean.
clean.
I mean, even that little setup right there is nice and clean. Here's this. He's showing it. I have to mute it because it's playing music, so YouTube doesn't like that. But yeah, this is a pretty cool little thing right here, where you can choose, what you want to listen to and then control the volume. So that's a nice little cool setup. So, if you got somebody, if you're getting annoyed at your passengers asking, saying, "Hey, can you turn on this or can you turn on that?" And it's only like a 3-minute ride and you just get like really annoyed at that. Here is a perfect opportunity for you to bypass that entirely. So it's actually a pretty cool setup. So Adam, hey, if you want to reach out to us and kind of share what you did to make this happen, let us know. Definitely would like to know a little bit more for those who may be interested in kind of shutting those passengers up, asking about that. So Susan and Marty, thank you for becoming a member. Appreciate that.
Yeah, this is pretty clean, and I like the little note that he put there. Feel free to play your music, which is cool.
Yep. Yeah, it's nice. And then next we have Marv coming on. So Marv, a lot of these people have tablets in their car. It's nice. And it's kind of cool because he's got his Cash App, Venmo, Chime, Zelle, and it's got Tap to Pay, which is kind of cool. So damn. So he does private rides. I can see private rides, cash ride, van for hire. So he's got all that set up, which is nice. He has a kind of a setup right there too in the center where you can kind of pick and choose what kind of music you want to listen to. So he's got a big setup. So pretty interesting there. Good thing with the vomit bags. That's always good to have because you never know who's getting in your car when a nice time of partying. So very interesting car there. He's also got a third row. So he's got the chargers in the back, and this is one of those retractable chargers. So that that might be something you might want to look into with those chargers. For me personally, I keep mine up front. So if somebody wants a charger, they ask for it, and then I will hand them the back plug so they can plug it into their phone, and the other parts up front. So then I can get my phone charger back.
Yeah, that's what I have to do. I have to get a longer version and then just keep it plugged in. I thought it was easier for them, it's out there, but then it's like below the air conditioning duct on the second row, and it's like they pull it, or even if they unintentionally. I'm not saying they're all stealing, but I'm sure some of them did. When you pull your phone, maybe it just comes off the USB. But yeah, what I noticed with all these cars, all 15 cars that we showed, I think maybe 12 or 13 were XLs, right? Minivans. So yeah, I mean, it makes sense, right?
You could do a lot more with XL just because it's a bigger car. You got more room. You got more things going on. You're taking more people. And a lot of these, it seems like the places too where they're at, it would be more beneficial for them to do it. Like we had the one from Disneyland who had all those crazy lights and the food or the snacks and everything. Then you have like the one we just had from Vegas with the car, or I'm sorry, with the screens and all that. So yeah, you get a little bit more room to be able to do that stuff. So good observation.
I think they're all. I mean, look, it's their private car. They do what they do. No need to knock anybody. Personally, I wouldn't do it, but then I don't have an XL. Maybe if I had an XL, my thought process would change, because then you're definitely dealing with very rarely that I get 4 people on an X trip. Usually it's singles or doubles, mostly. But on an XL, right, you are going to get definitely bigger parties, 4s and 5s, and it makes sense. And if it increases the tips, or you know, Octopus tablet.
Speaking
That
of Octopus tablet,
yeah.
here's a Briga.
Oh, we have
Their
more.
setup. Yep, we got one. This is our last one that we've got. You know what? So this one I noticed, if you notice in the top and the corners, he's got 2 mirrors to be able for the passenger when they get out to be able to see what's coming up from behind them. That's
Yeah.
actually a really cool little thing there.
Yes.
So you can actually see like, oh, is somebody coming? Is there a car coming or anything like that? That's pretty nice, especially you know, for safety and things like that. That's pretty good.
Yeah, for
Gives
sure. That's very good actually, because you know how a lot of riders, you know, if they're especially a little drunk or whatever, they don't pay attention to traffic. They just snap the door open. There goes your door. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Yep. And then you know, it's nice that he's got the water again, the vomit bags, which is good. Kleenex, a little trash bag. It looks like he's trying to do some cable management. I'd suggest a little bit more, just so again, you know, somebody comes back there with a bag, they're drunk, whatever it might be. Even if they're going to throw something else or grab a water bottle, it's very easy for them to hit one of those wires and knock it off. So, or even rip it, depending on how hard it is. So, definitely suggest a little bit more cable management there. And you know, I wish that they had those back things that they looked a little bit nicer, like the nets like that. To me, just it's nice to have, and I'm sure passengers appreciate it. But to me, it just doesn't look good and it doesn't look appealing. But that's me personally. I mean, again, what it serves its purpose for is always a good thing. But I wish they made them so it looked better. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
I
then
a little cluttered, but again, if it's helping him to get more tips, if it's helping him to, you know, get some more money on Octopus, right? I mean, I don't see anything. Again,
yeah,
it's their private car.
and
You know, aesthetics is not always somebody's number one thought process or in their thoughts. So to me, they're doing
and
what they like doing in
what
their
do you
car.
see? What do you see about this car?
This
That's
car?
kind of unique. Yeah.
Let's see. I don't know. I can't
He
imagine my car
he
being like
has
this.
3 octopus tablets.
Oh, that's true. One in the middle, top.
All 3 of those are Play Octopus tablets. I didn't know you
Oh,
could get 3. I thought you could only get 1. I don't know how you got
maybe
3.
maybe he connected it to the other 3, to parallel connected or something. I don't know.
I don't know, but
Well, that's
pretty interesting.
triple. Well, that gives, because yeah, you're right about Octopus. They offer you one, but I don't know if you can splice the info and then show it on the other 2. But then it's a
No,
touchscreen.
they're all Play Octopus tablets, because if you look, they all have the same harness for them to go on, because they got that Velcro strap that goes around.
Yeah,
So he's got them on both the driver and the passenger, and then I'm assuming that third one. So I
more
don't know how
money.
he got them, but hey, that's pretty interesting when it comes down to it. So
More.
I wonder if he's making more money because of that, or able to, or if it's like on one account, or if there's more like if you get paid a little bit more with more interaction,
Yeah,
because you can go on left or right.
I don't know. But Octopus is something that a lot of people are doing,
Hmm.
and it's free money.
Yeah.
Now, if any of you say free money is not good enough, then you're at the wrong place. But I think it's
Especially right
really
now, because they're doing it for new signups. They're giving away $25. So
really
not only that, you're getting a free tablet, but you're also getting $25 after you hit 50 points. And it's not
$25
that hard
free
to get
tablet,
50
and then
points.
I received a screenshot from a driver who only had it for 1 year. He got close to $1,950 already. Free money, seriously. I mean, I don't know how you can oppose that. I wouldn't be. I mean, I
I know,
actually
but
may get one. I don't drive enough, but I may get one. It's free, so I'm like, hey.
yeah. Either way, if you are interested in getting a Play Octopus tablet to kind of add to your car setup and to make extra money, use the link in the description below. Again, like I say, for I don't know how much longer they're going to do it, but they're giving away $25 to those who sign up. And once you get 50 points, and Joe did it, I think, in his first week. So if you want more information, go check out Joe's video. He just came out with that Play Octopus because he just signed up and got it. So yeah, he did. I think he got like 44 points in his first weekend. So he got at $25 pretty quick. So
there's more incentive. There's more incentive now to have an Octopus tablet, right? I mean, if we talked about it about a couple 3 weeks ago, that Uber has a deal with Octopus now, right? They're going to start showing some ads. Now, Octopus hasn't come out and said how much the driver is going to share into the wealth of that yet, but outside the Octopus, their own games and whatever it is, you're going to probably increase your income by having a tablet because Uber is going to show targeted ads now on Octopus. So when we know more details, you do it, but then $25 and a free tablet, send it all day long.
Oh yeah, definitely.
All right, thanks for watching. That short little clip was from our live stream, Show Me the Money Club with Sergio and myself, Tuesdays, 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. Make sure you subscribe, turn on all notifications so you get notified when we go live, as well as all of our awesome content. Make sure to check out this video right here, which will take you to the entire live stream, or check out this video right there. All right, drive smart, everyone.